All right, so I got a lot of feedback on the last Twitch video that I guys showed you how to stream from your Xbox to your PC. I know what you're thinking.
But Eric, this isn't gonna work. It's just streaming to my PC. What do I do now?
I got you. Don't worry. And a lot of you really enjoyed that and you liked that setup, and obviously it did save you a little bit of money in the process, but most of you don't know how to actually use Streamlabs OBS once you have it on your computer. And so what this video is gonna do for you is show you exactly how to do the basics in Streamlabs to make sure you start looking good. What is going on, gamers? Welcome back to the Dom Gaming channel. My name is Eric, and today what we're gonna be doing is showing you everything that you need to do to make your stream look better on Streamlabs OBS. So yeah, I'm just gonna set up your entire first scene for you. You ready? Let's roll the intro. Before we get started, for those of you that didn't know, I did recently change my streaming schedule to Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so definitely stop over there. We do talk everything streaming when it comes to different things on advice, whether it be webcams, overlays, transitions, literally anything that you guys need help on, I am more than happy to help you with, so stop by over there. And we also play a variety of games, so there's always something new to watch. So guys, for this video, I'm gonna assume you guys have some of the equipment that you are gonna need to be able to set up a stream on Streamlabs. For example, a USB mic so your stream can hear you, or a webcam so they can see you, just some of the simple stuff. I'm gonna assume you guys have access to those things. And if you guys don't, I am gonna drop some links below with some different products that I'm gonna suggest throughout this video. So you guys can go ahead and click on those and they're easy to find. And of course, if you guys wanna support the channel, that's also a great way of supporting it. So I definitely appreciate that as well. So first things first, Streamlabs OBS is an application that allows you to stream to Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook gaming and be able to kind of show off your gaming skills or musician skills or just chat with people live. I actually already showed a tutorial on how to download Streamlabs OBS in my previous video. I'll leave the little iCard up here. I think it's up there, over there. I don't know. Now, whenever you guys go into Twitch, I know they have a page where they show a variety of different applications that work for streaming. They have like Streamlabs, they have XSplit, there's OBS Live, there's original, traditional OBS. So you might be wondering yourself, well, Eric, which one do I pick? It really doesn't matter. It's whatever is your preference. But for this video, I am gonna be sharing with you how I set up over on Streamlabs. With that quick explanation out of the way though, I'm gonna go ahead and move forward, assuming you guys have not only downloaded Streamlabs OBS, but you're ready to go ahead and set up your very first scene. Let's go ahead and kick things off with the webcam. Now, 99% of successful streamers are using webcams in their streams so that way they can connect and have a one-on-one connection with their viewers. I'm not saying that every successful streamer does this, but most of them do. Consider yourself the rule, not the exception, until you figure that out. Hopefully that makes sense. Now, there are two easy and affordable ways to start off streaming with a webcam on a budget. One is entirely free, and one will cost you a little bit of money. I'd say anywhere between $50 to $150. So let's go ahead and talk about the one that costs money. The Logitech C920 is the one I would recommend for you guys. It's a 1080p camera, and just overall, it's a solid starting out camera if you can find it for a reasonable price, which is a little bit difficult right now. A better option for those of you that are trying to stream on a budget would be a built-in webcam in your laptop, especially if you have a fairly decent one. Now, if it looks like complete poop, completely ignore this advice, but mine actually doesn't look that bad. It's got a decent wide field of view. It's 720p. With some decent lighting, you can make it look pretty good. So that's my advice, is go with the cheapest webcam you can find, or if you have a good one built into your laptop and you can stream on that, use that. So once you guys have the webcam plugged in and you're ready to go, or if you decided you're gonna use a built-in webcam like I do, let's go ahead and figure out a way to put that bad boy into Streamlabs OBS. What we're gonna do is go over to the plus icon on Streamlabs OBS under sources, and we're gonna go to video capture device. Once we go to video capture device, you guys are gonna go ahead and click add device and name it whatever you would like. I just named mine webcam. Once you guys do that, you're gonna select the webcam that you guys wanna use, and you'll be able to find yours in the list of options, especially if it's a built-in webcam, it already is there. You don't have to do anything. But obviously, if you're using a USB mic, make sure it's plugged in so that way it appears. Press done, and then after that, you're all set. Pretty straightforward, right? One of the most important things to note before we move on is if you guys do want to stretch around the webcam and make it fit the way you want it to fit and in the location you want, just go ahead and right-click on it, go to transform, and just do an edit transformation. You can get a precise, exact measurement and size of what you want your webcam to look like, and then just go ahead and and click on it and drag it to wherever you want it to be. Up next, we're gonna go ahead and talk about our overlay. Now, overlays can range from things that go above the screen, at the bottom of the screen, all the way to just simply what goes over your webcam. For today's example, we're gonna go ahead and do a webcam overlay and also include a couple of little metrics that we're gonna get into in the next part. But for this, what you guys need to do is make sure you guys have some form of overlay already downloaded onto your computer. You can get a free one off of Streamlabs OBS, or you can go ahead and purchase one on different websites like Nerd or Die or even Own.tv. The one that I have is the Glitch Pro series from Own.tv. You guys are more than welcome to go check them out. They have some really cool stuff over there. Anyways, what we need to do is go ahead and click on the plus icon, and we can go either to image or media source. The reason why there's two options is because you can either have a static overlay, which is just an image that goes over the webcam, or you can have an animated one like I have. If you have an animated one, you need to make sure you go to media source, not image. Follow the steps just like we have before, where you choose the name and you obviously choose the file. You'll see a preview of it once you click it and press done. Once you do that, just resize it by right clicking again, going to transform and edit the transformation. And make sure above all else that you guys in the sources have it listed above the webcam. If you guys have it listed below it, your webcam is gonna bleed over it. It's a lot like Photoshop or GIMP, where the layers kind of mean, hey, the one on the bottom is gonna be below it and the one on the top is gonna be above it. Kind of common sense, to be honest with you. Now, we could just stop there with the design of the actual stream. You guys have an overlay, you have a webcam, all you're missing is a microphone and you're good to go. But I promised you guys a packed video full of value. So if you guys are enjoying the video, make sure you smash that like button, because we do have a couple of more things that I want to show you how to set up. Now, you guys have your webcam and you have your webcam overlay, but what if you want to show some metrics on stream so people can feel like they're part of the actual process, right? They want to be able to see their name on your stream whenever they follow you. So we're going to have a stream label set up so their name is permanently there until the next person follows. The way we go about this is pretty simple. You guys are going to want to go to the plus icon and go ahead and go to widgets. Once you go to widgets, you scroll down to stream label and click on stream label and obviously name it whatever you're going to name it. For this example, I'm going to go with the recent follower. What we're gonna do is go to stream label type and change it to most recent follower, and bam. As long as you have followers and you're logged in on your Twitch account, it should show you exactly who followed you last, and you can change the font and the color and stylize it to the way you want it to be. Press done, and then resize it and place it exactly where you want. Every single time somebody follows you from here on out, that name is going to change to their name without you having to do anything else, whether it's live on stream or while you have Streamlabs closed and you're not using it. Pretty easy, right? Are we seeing a pattern yet? The great part about Streamlabs OBS, in my opinion, is that it's extremely user-friendly. Everything's pretty straightforward once you get the hang of it. Any other labels that you guys are interested in using in the future, you can just simply go ahead and follow the same exact process and just change the stream label type to whatever it is you guys would like to use. Now we're gonna go ahead and talk about something that I find really important, which is the audio. To me, audio over video is a huge, huge, huge thing. You wanna make sure that you guys sound good, because even if your camera looks like crap and your gameplay doesn't look all that great, it's in 720p, if you have crisp audio, people will listen and people will want to be part of that. Broadcasters always have good audio. You need to have it too. So what I recommend is, if you don't have a USB mic already, you can find one in the link in the description. I use the Blue Snowball. It's very good. It works for recording, and I edit the voice recordings like you guys hear now. And then you can also go ahead and just use it for streaming like I do, and it sounds just fine on stream as well. Don't buy a $200 USB mic as your first microphone, please. Once your USB microphone is plugged in, we're gonna go over to the plus icon once again, and we're gonna go ahead and click on audio input capture. Do not click audio output capture. The input capture is the one you want. It even says in the corner USB microphones is what it's used for. We're gonna go ahead and choose our microphone, name it, put it in, we're good to go. But before you move on to the next part, let's go ahead and tweak that audio just a little bit so that way it sounds better for stream. At the standard volume, it's a little bit high. So you're gonna wanna go over to the mixer and find the name of what you named your source and bring that volume down. And while you're at it, you might as well bring the desktop volume down as well if you already have your display capture up. And last but not least, we have one of the most important things that a streamer can put in his stream. That's an alert box, something that allows the stream to come to life. There'd be a viewer going and following for the first time, or a subscriber hitting that subscribe button, giving you that money, and also supporting that channel for yours. All of those things need to be celebrated, and so an alert box allows it to come on screen with an animation and text showing their name and your custom message that you wrote out for them. So the way we do that and the way we put it in is pretty simple. Go to the plus icon once again in sources, go to alert box where it says essential. Just keep it named alert box and plug it in. Now, there are a ton of customization options with the alert box. I'm not going over that today simply because I want to save myself time and I want to save you time. But if you guys are interested in me making a video on how to set up the alert box and set it up in a cool way, drop a comment below and I may make that as a video in the future. Regardless though, moving on, once you guys have the alert box plugged in, you can resize it and set it up the way you want and it should work perfectly fine from there. Make sure, of course, you guys have the display capture or the game capture at the bottom of the sources so you guys are good to go. If you don't have one of those plugged in, again, just go to the plus icon and click on one of those, add it in, and you're good to go from there. But from there, you guys have everything that you need to have a basic stream set up with all of the different things that make it look a little bit more professional. So you've got your webcam, you've got your overlays, you've got your stream labels, you've got your USB mic, and you even have live alerts. You're pretty much set. But remember, to make it as a streamer, you can't just do the bare minimum. Yes, you just skyrocketed above thousands of other streamers that were streaming like you were just a second ago with no webcam and no overlays. But you now need to climb the mountain even higher above all the people that have custom overlays and custom widgets and things like that. And more importantly, guys, remember that beyond any of this, even though all of these things bring you up to another level, you are the most important thing to your stream. If you're not entertaining, if you're not fun to watch, then you're going to have no viewers. There's no wonder that there are top streamers out there right now who stream with the bare minimum and sometimes have no webcam at all, but they stream for thousands of people. And it's because they have a likable personality and they're somebody that you want to watch. Think about that for yourself. What are the things that I can do to make myself likable and more approachable? And what's the thing about me? What's the it factor that you have that's gonna allow people to say, hey, you know what? I wanna watch this guy. Just figure out what makes you, because every single person can make it as a streamer, myself included and you included who's watching this right now. It's just whether or not you want it bad enough and you can find the it factor that makes you different from others. That's pretty much it, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video today, and of course, if you did, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe with the bell notification on so you guys can let me know that you want to see future content just like this. If you guys want to continue this conversation over on Twitch, I am streaming every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm more than happy to answer any questions you may have, so go ahead and click the link in the description below and drop that follow while you're at it. And I'll see you guys next time I go live. Or I won't. Or I will. You decide. With that said, thank you guys again so much for watching, and as always, gamers, stay awesome and enjoy the rest of your day. Peace. With that being said, let's go ahead and talk about